Alright, today is the day. Finally get to go over these Olights and very excited here. We have the Baton 4 Pro flashlight and we have the Baton Ultra flashlight. You might be asking, what's the difference? Well, outwardly, this guy right here, the Baton Ultra, is an 1800 lumen 6-mode light. This guy over here is 1600 lumens, a little bit smaller with not as many modes, still very great. So let's get into the differences and just check out how cool this thing is and test it out. Alright, first of all, this packaging feels very elite. This is like an Apple style packaging. Oh yeah, check that guy out. Comes with some instructions with something very important. I'm gonna tell you right now. See this? When they come in the box, it's over the batteries. It will not work unless you take this guy off of here. Just let you know. So when they come, if you unscrew this, that plastic tab is sitting over here from the factory, so you don't waste your battery. You have to remove that so your flashlight can work. Alright, so what else is in the box? We've obviously got the flashlight. We got the instructions. Alright, let's see, we got this guy. Mounting tab. Comes with a bracket for mounting it. Comes with a magnetic attachment for charging, which is really cool. This thing zaps on here similar to like an Apple Watch, so you can charge here, or there's a dual option where if you just have a USB-C, you can plug that guy in there. So pretty cool to have the options, but this thing is also super just nice the way this thing just snaps on there in place. That feels so good. Just solid piece. I like when things click like that, and it's pretty awesome. Alright, and of course we've got some paperwork and another README. So again, the one on the bottom does turn it on and off. That is its main function. This one also turns it on and off, but goes through the modes. So if you hold it, now I'm just holding it down, you can see the different levels of brightnesses, like anywhere from a map light to, you know, much better if you're out there in the woods or in the dark or fishing or something trying to find, so you can get to those modes, accessing that by pressing on this button like a long press. And this again is just an on-off. One of the other things I really like about this is it's aluminum. It's strong, but it's lightweight. It has that elevated feel. It definitely doesn't feel like something cheap. It has a little bit of weight, which is always nice when you're paying for an upper level product. And this thing, they say it has a throw up to 300 meters. We're gonna have to test that and get some field and get some range to test it, but that is a long way. All right, now for comparison, let's check out the Baton 4 Pro. Did open this guy already at an unboxing video, so definitely comes a little prettier than that for the first time. Oh yeah, I really like the colorway on this one, like the blue button there. So, and like I was saying on the other one, you're like, oh my god, I brought this new light and it's not working. You unscrew this guy. No big deal. Take this, take that out of there. This is what you're looking at in there. It's rechargeable. Put that guy back on there. Have to be a little careful because see how that's pushing against that, so that's why I wasn't going on tightly. So you got to put a little bit of pressure against the clip there to make sure that that guy goes on there. And then as soon as that's on there, I already charged this one. Boom, you're in it. You're ready to go. And again, has the bottom button as well. And you can hold that for different modes. So yeah, pretty cool. That's the two. I mean, these things literally, these guys almost have the same size body. This one's slightly smaller, but again, this one has extra lumens. As I was saying, comparatively, these guys have a relatively similar footprint. I mean, this one comes in at 4.02 ounces, and this one's 4.06 ounces. Only barely difference. But like I said, this one goes 300 meters, this one goes 200 meters. And, you know, for a difference of about $30, that's up to you. But yeah, just for comparison, so you can see both of them. They both feel really nice. That's like the number one thing I could say about this thing. Like, really excited when something actually feels nice. Like I said, tail switch, button on top. Check this thing out in the dark and see what they do. But just opening the package and checking these guys out, outwardly it's a really good experience and really nice looking product. Alright, here we go as our comparison. We're gonna shut this guy off. So the first thing here, this is the Baton 4 Pro. So you see this guy, I mean, that's pretty awesome just right away, like complete darkness, boom, Let's check the modes. That's kind of like the matte mode, kind of good for spotlighting. A little brighter. Oh, hello puppy. And then one even more. I mean, look at that thing lighting up. Looks like a pair of headlights coming at you. Kind of crazy. That was the Baton 4 Pro. Now let's check out the Ultra. Once again, we're pitch black. Boom. Check that out. Something I just noticed, which is also really cool. Can you see that? It's actually green lights that appear on there, and they tell you the differences that you're on. That is really cool. There you go. Yeah, even in the garage, this thing, I don't know if the video will capture, but it is definitely noticeably brighter. Dark. Boom, look at that. This is something else very cool, you know, that it has that magnetic base for charging, but check it out. Boom, you can throw this guy on here, stick it to anything, and it just works. So if you're working underneath a car or anything, it's just really cool how nicely that thing sticks. That is a pretty cool feature that I kind of just found out on accident when it accidentally stuck when I was walking by. You can see how strong those magnets are. I mean, look at that, pulling that thing in. So you can drop these mounts anywhere. They're pretty cool. So you can have that thing ready to go and just have this guy easily accessible. There, you look at that thing, boom. It's really cool. And like I said, that's meant for these, but also it'll stick to anything. So it's really cool that it can charge like that, or you can actually use it for utility. Can't wait to check these guys out in the field, but outwardly I can just say these things are awesome. Like, they definitely fit the bill. They're the perfect size. They're heavy, but they're not too heavy. They're lightweight. Like they said, they have a durable looking construction. The battery lasts a long time, and they throw a long distance of light. So definitely we'll be using these on our trail rides and hikes and daily things that we do with this, fishing and everything. Clip that guy to your hat right there. Have a beam ready to go. You can do whatever you want. These guys are pretty cool. Definitely recommending these so far, and yeah, check them out outside and get this video together. But I definitely right off the bat can recommend this Olight Baton 4 Pro and the Baton Ultra lights.